Yo guys, what is up? It is Nick. We are back on Dishonored 2. Need to talk to Megan Foster here and head on out.
You ready yet? Let's
Hell
set
yeah,
out
I'm
for
ready.
Karnaca.
Alright, a long day in Dunwall. Okay, we failed and we got detected, alright. Alright, not horrible. Overall, chaos level high. Alright, that's what we were going for, high chaos. Okay, we didn't get all the money anywhere close, we didn't get the paintings. Took what gold you could carry. Okay, so we did get that special. Okay. So let's head on out. Alright, Chapter 2, A Strange Visit. Something feels off. Find out what is going on. I'm glad this game loads faster than Final Fantasy.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? Feels odd. What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. What?
Empress Emily Kaldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become? 15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
Okay, so this is where you accept the outsider's mark or reject it. We're accepting it.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true.
Alright, tutorial. Alright, press left trigger to rapidly pull yourself toward the target surface, primarily a means of locomotion. Far reach is also useful for avoiding enemies. Aim the power at the ground or a structure in front of you to pull yourself forward rapidly, or cast it at overhead ledges to pull yourself upward. Far reach can be used to move through glass, breaking it. If the power is used in stealth mode, your movement ends without further forward momentum. The mana cost for using the power is low, so the recharging portion of the mana bar will allow you to far reach even when you have no elixirs. Upgrading this power changes some of its basic functionality. Deceleration, if you are falling, this is slowed as you aim far reach. Pull objects towards you and catch them in midair. Pull enemies towards you and kill or incapacitate them in midair. Alright, dude, what the hell was that? Why is it dude, what is going on? There we go.
Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
The hell is that?
Corvo mentioned being here once.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Alright, the heart. Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or ruins. The heart will begin to beat and glow when you are facing a bone charm or ruin, and will beat faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press LT at particular locations or while looking at a person.
There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky.
Okay. Wait, now how do you... Okay. Okay, so now if I want to hotbar this... There we go, okay. Nice.
You shouldn't be here. No one should. In thousands of years, few have seen this place. 3 were empresses. There's a strange power in this place.
Am I stupid or like what am I? Oh, here we go. Okay, this is where I went wrong.
I'll never walk in the sun again. I know it now.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
The one who took my life walks the world still. But he has withdrawn. Such a short time ago, I was a girl, then a young woman, in love, then an empress. Now what am I?
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Meet with Megan Foster and discuss a plan of action before taking the skiff to Karnaca. We're now in Karnaca Harbor.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaca's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
Alright. travel log. We've got Goodbye Karnaca. Let's see, is there anything else laying around? Does not look like it. Alright, let's read... Oh, here we go. We got Bone Charm, Void Flavor, and Duelist Luck.
Would this place be any different had I not passed from the world?
Alright, Bone Charms. Let's take a look at this. No Bone Charms equipped. Void Favor. Sometimes supernatural powers consume no mana. Okay. And Duelist Luck. Bullet packs have a slight chance of containing +1 pistol bullets. Okay, so now... None of that. We don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. That was all stuff we read. Okay, we'll read the travel log here in a second. Mission items, okay. There was a tutorial, I think, that I missed. Combat. Okay, we know all that. Advanced combat. We know all that. Bone Charms. Bone Charms provide minor supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit, or use the heart to detect them from further away. By default, you can only activate up to 5 Bone Charms at once in the Bone Charms section of the journal. Okay, so let's start out. Goodbye Karnaca, a musician's farewell. 12th. Well, it was pure luck, but I managed to get myself passage to Morley aboard a decent ship, the Dreadful Whale. It's called, is that a mistake? Shouldn't it be the Dreadful Whale? Like the sea beast? I didn't want to ask, or I didn't want to risk pointing something like that out to the captain. That Foster lady, she looks like a sort to dump a disagreeable passenger overboard without second thought. 14th. Goodbye, Karnaca. I won't miss you. Times are getting bad there. I don't know what's more unbearable. Breathing mine dust all day long or hearing the constant ramblings of Duke Luca Adele over the street speakers. Every bar I played in, some drunk asked me to sing a song either making the Duke sound like a hero to the people or the opposite, the worst villain in a generation. I got sick of it pretty fast. It will take a few weeks to get to Morley, give or take some days, depending on the currents and winds, but I appreciate the company of Captain Foster and the other passenger, a Tyvian scholar. I think I try to help out around the boat as much as I can, cooking, cleaning, and repairing stuff, playing the guitar for them at night. I hope they don't throw me to the sharks when they find out I'm dirt broke. I won't be able to pay my fare when we reach Morley. 19th. Morleyan food seems to suit Captain Foster. She likes the way I use lots of sugar and tossed a shot of whiskey into all my recipes. Even if she groused at the end of the week for how many of the supplies I'd gone through. 24. Spent the night on the deck with Megan and Anton. Though he slept in a chair nearby, wrapped in a goat hair blanket that looks like it hasn't been washed since it was on the goat's back, I played the guitar while Megan and I drank rum and whiskey, singing sad old Sarkonian ballads and giving silly names to the stars. She even hummed along with me when she got drunk enough, but mostly preferred just to listen. Said I have the same voice as someone she knew once, a long while back. Off and on, I hear her playing the same old audiograph in her cabin, making me wonder if that's who she was talking about. Maybe I'm feeling jealous. 28th. What a fool I am, trying to kiss Megan down in the engine room. She didn't even yell, she just smiled a sad smile, like you would at a child who still believes in night spirits. Tomorrow we'll reach Morley, and I'll disappear as quietly as I can. I decided to leave her my Sarkonian guitar as a souvenir, and the only payment I can afford. I hope she'll forgive me, and that she'll find whoever she's looking for. Alright, time to read the travel log. Oh no, we're going to write in the travel log. Okay, we'll read A Long Day at Dunwall because I didn't read it. New year, we're starting a new year. Maybe 1852 will be less boring than 1851. I can't wait for Wyman to get back to Dunwall. We'll go to the abandoned mansion I discovered the other night at the edge of the Rudd shore. Maybe I'll have time to turn it into a scary haunted house beforehand. Using sheets and hiding an old audiograph upstairs, Wyman would love that. We'll get spooked and hold hands, screaming and laughing. Come on, Emily, you promised to be more serious and to listen to at court, and you're already planning your next escape. Let's start this diary again. Drop proposal for a new decree on whale oil rationing and distribution. The anniversary. The time of year again. The anniversary of my mother's death. There's no real time for reflection, though. It's all security protocols, menus, guest lists, and it's impossible to slip out at night. I feel like a caged bird. They already got me memorizing this year's speech. It's endless. Would it be so terrible if I just said what I remember about her? That wink she gave me, even as she was scolding me after I was caught climbing the statue of my grandfather, the sound of her footsteps as she paced at night, the time we shared a cabin on a boat trip to Driscoll, or the time she agreed to let Corvo teach me to fish, but then had to pull a hook from my arm. Now that would be a speech. Edge of the world. Dishonored. My father is lost, turned to stone by Delilah. Those words don't even seem real. Witchcraft. Something I never would have believed possible. But now I have to believe in it, so I can believe that it can be undone. Delilah claims to be my aunt, the rightful heir. Truth or lies, all I know is that she used magic to take my throne, aided by the weasel Duke Adel. They must have been working on their plan for years, buying disloyalty with promises, even Ramsay, captain of the City Watch, planting in everyone's mind the idea that my father and I could be responsible for those monstrous killings, that one or both of us were the crown killer. I'm not in a trusting mood, but Megan Foster says she knows Anton Sokolov, and our old royal physician, and she helped me escape the coup. So she's all I have right now. We're sailing for Serkonos. My Dunwall, my home, is no longer safe for me. But I never really was safe. I never really will be. The sooner I get that through my skull, the better. The Void. This time it wasn't a dream. I've read about the Void and the Outsider, imagined them, now I've seen these wonders for myself. Strange, doesn't it begin to cover it? Strange, it doesn't begin to cover it. The Outsider has terrible eyes, black on black. He offered, that looks like a the more than an a. He offered me something. I know these gifts come with a price, but how could I refuse? This power might give me the edge I need to defeat Delilah and Duke Adel. I'll worry about paying the cost later. And what price will I pay for this gift? My mother's beloved voice, trapped in the strangest contraption. It is both comforting and chilling to be able to talk to her again, and yet it's not entirely the person I knew before. This thing, the heart, it's there, and not there. I have to focus in a new way to even see it. We've arrived at the southernmost tip of the Empire. Strange fragrances all around. Salt, fish, spice. I don't know how to blend in there. I don't know what to eat or where to go, but this is where my father was born, so part of me belongs here too, and these are my people. Or they were until my throne was stolen by Delilah. I'm coming for you, Delilah. With my new powers, all I need now is a plan. Oh, okay, we got a letter for Emily or from Emily. Wyman, by now you must have heard that the coup in Dunwall. Don't worry, I'm safe, hiding far away with friends. I implore you, don't try anything reckless, and don't go back to Crystal. Stay in Morley. There's nothing you can do against Delilah. I can't say I have a solid plan yet, but you know how well I improvise in desperate situations. Remember the time I kept a straight face during the watch officer's report, all the while sitting at my desk without pants? If I survive that, I'll get through all of this. For now, I need to stay hidden and act alone. Trust me, we'll see each other again. I promise. Okay, I think that's all the reading in our little cabin here. Let's go ahead and move on up. Limited resources. It's not what you're used to living in a palace, but this is all the coin I could scrape up. Anton and I operated on a tight budget, and guess what? Now you do too. If it's not beneath you, pick up whatever values you find along your way. We'll need ammo and resources to take down the people behind the coup. Hidden all over the city, there are underground black market shops. Look for a symbol depicting two hands, which means there's a shop nearby. Follow the signs, they'll guide you. Buying from the black market is against the law, but it could make the difference against the Duke's military. Sokolov was working on this crossbow as a gift for you. If you need it modified, those shops can help with that as well. Alright, so we got a crossbow.
Somewhere a lighter coughs black from his lungs. He hides it from his wife. Will you kill them too?
Maintenance list. Repair the things that got busted up in Anton's room when he was taken. It's been weeks now. No, scratch that. Not until I bring him back home, as a show of faith that that he will be coming back. Unblock the storage door. Looks like something fell on the other side, and I really need to sell the stuff locked up in there to make some coin. Pay the port tax and the look the other way fees to those Grand Guard bastards before they wonder who my passenger is this time. I'll do it when I get the money. Okay, that door's closed.
Even without eyes to look upon the world, I see so much. Once, nearly all things were hidden.
When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Okay, we don't want to brief yet. Okay, it's going to be reading, I think, for the rest of this episode. On the effect of the winds and the Karnacan landmass and resulting economic positions, whale oil liquid power. How astonishing that within those beasts, inside the oil harvested along with their flesh, was enough power to see the Isles through these tumultuous years. And it all seemed limitless, but now the lights begin to dim. Our fisher folks say the great beasts are increasingly rare. Not all places will suffer this loss equally. Fellow natural philosophers, Karnaca has a unique feature, the cleft in Shindari Peak, through which the winds are channeled and amplified. As whale oil begins to run short, with the cost of finding the remaining leviathans escalating beyond the worth of the oil itself, Karnaca will find itself ascendant among the Isles.
From Dunwall yet. If we're lucky, the Howlers will be distracted by some score they're working.
Padilla pear soda? Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Okay.
We've been en route for 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is alright.
Always conflict. Power, greed, lust. For me, what I wouldn't give just to hold your hand in mine one more time.
Blood of the Adele House. Chapter 4, Introduction. This chapter will focus on Editha Adele, steward of Calero. With sword in hand, she swept the marshes of raiders, sacrificing her life for Serkonos. We will provide newly uncovered insights into the exploits of Rabinos Adele, who built the ornate wooden bridges of Sagunto. Follow along as we map out the expansions occurring under the Bells. You know what? I've been reading that wrong this whole time. It's Abels, not Adele. Okay, Abels. Through which trade routes to the other isle were established, bringing riches to the nation-state. Even as waves of settlers continue to join Serkonos from Morley, the Avels balanced growth against Serkonian culture. In later chapters, we will detail the times of Theodonis Abel, true son of Serkonos. Brave and benevolent, he united the East and West as no other before him. Even the rowdy people of Bastilian swore loyalty to him. One isle, one Serkonos, united under House Abel. Lastly, we will settle on Luca Abel, who rules today, partaking in feasts and merriments of all kinds, bringing joy to our fair island.
This was once my world. All things, from the northernmost shores to here, Karnaca in the south.
Why is this here? It's Delilah. Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more.
Okay, anything in here? There's a vice. Doesn't look like it. Okay, we got a book. Anton Sokolov's investigation notes. Why can't an old man enjoy his last years in a warmer climate, with the good wines and spicy food, without stumbling into another nest of aristocratic vipers, eager to coil around the heart of this empire? As I've learned more each week for months now, I found my mind turning over the movements beneath the surface here in Karnaca. Luca Abel and some inner circle that even seems to include Captain Mortimer Ramsey of the Dunwall City Watch. A betrayal that boggles the mind. How many others are involved? They aimed their venom at our dear Empress, young Emily, that much is certain. But when will they strike, and how? Do I dare spend another month gathering stray bits of esoteric information, linking it together with what we already know? Can we even afford another week? Or should Megan and I set out for Bristol tonight, taking this leaky tub through the canal? Corvo will not hesitate. He will act as soon as I hand over what I know, and if I'm too hasty, it might be his undoing. Coming home to his native Sarkonos without some critical piece of knowledge about this affair. And then there's the crown killer to worry about. If that friend is part of Duca Bell's schemes, as I suspect, how long until the dreadful whale catches the Duke's eye?
Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way.
Addermeyer solution. Health elixir. A reflection of my journey to the Pandesian continent. A colleague of mine owns a stunning map of the known world, adorned with curlicues and sea beads. It has a cherished spot over her mantle. She paid handsomely for it, and was so bristled when I enumerated the various errors. Chief among them, of course, the size and placement of the Pandesian continent. Oh, how cartographers are loath to show how small and distant our empire really is compared to the giant landmass, as if Pandesia were but a few days' journey from Aran. Every veteran ship captain knows it takes months to reach those shores. I had no doubt that Pandesia was rich in resources, but a place must be understood if we hope to exploit its myriad treasures. These were my thoughts as I agreed to join the ill-fated expedition, and so it was, on the 3rd day of the month of Earth. Under calm gray seas, the great sea vessel Antonia Aqueo set sail with captain, crew, researchers, and myself, 38 of us total, for what would be the most terrifying and spiritually draining experience of my life. Is there a part 2? There's not a part 2 in here. Okay, we do have this audiograph.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, Your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
The downtrodden, the poor and forgotten, mudlarks, beggars, and orphans. Who speaks for them?
Karnaca looks threatening in the distance.
Have I wisdom to convey? Only know that I am weary. Nothing more. Is it a curse or a blessing to linger past your time in the world?
Crossbow bolts, nice. Alright, trying to fix the secondary engine. Anton, your idea of improving the head gasket sealing with a guano coating is the worst you ever had. I'll make you sleep in the engine room if you don't fix your mess by tomorrow. Megan, if all inventors were as delicate and short-tempered as you are, you and I would still be paddling around in a carved-out logs. Megan, I made some mulberry cake. It's my own recipe, improved by Tyvian spices. I left it in the galley. Anton, where are you? Where are you, old fool? I hope nobody hurt you. I'll find you. I swear I miss you. Okay. Anything else? Nothing else down here. Except this mice that I want dead.
I hear laughter. Somewhere there is still merriment and song, and the gentle ease of friendship.
Okay, there's a ruin down here. Let's go get it. Go down. No, no. Which button is down? I don't know. I'm probably gonna drown. Okay, go up, go up, go up. I done goofed.
The jewel of the South. My father.
Oh, what the shit? The shit? There are piranha? The hell is that?
It's not too late for you, my love, if you can but resist the urge for vengeance.
Alright, here we go. YOLO. Going back in. Go! 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 Where is it? Where is it? Pick it up. Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Okay, we're good. Okay. Alright. I think this was a... it's the wrong thing. Was it under tutorial? What was that under? Okay. Okay, it just is runes carried. Okay, okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're alive. A lot closer than I would have liked. Anything? Okay, we got an Addermeyer solution. Need to go. Okay, here we go. Dreadful Whale Accounting. 6 songs. Out 32 coins. Docking and late fee. Okay, we don't need to read this. This is just telling us what she paid out. Okay. I'm not reading that. Okay. Okay, we need to go to the kitchen now. That was over here. Because now I need to eat some food to get my health back. So I got attacked by stupid piranha. Okay, let's talk to her. And then I think we'll be able to end the episode then.
Alright. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. Alright. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Okay, so now we need to board the skiff to Karnaca. Make sure there's not any bone... Is there a bone charm anywhere around? I don't think so. Okay, so in the next episode we will take the skiff. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Oh, hold on, new travelogue entry. Let's read this before we go out. All right, new travelogue entry. Where is it? Okay, did I read this part? Yeah, we read about the void. Okay. Investigating Admire Institute. This boat captain, Megan Foster, she helped me escape the coup, but she's giving me the side eye when she thinks I'm not looking. She's all I've got for the moment, though. Soon I hope Anton Sokolov will be joining us, my old teacher. Kent's intellect in the Empire. Filthy mouth, gone and got himself abducted. Megan says he was last seen being dragged toward Admire Institute by the Crown Killer, which makes no sense to me unless the killer is a patient there. Maybe he needs medicine or something, but how can a deranged patient be working for the Duke and Delilah? Admire's chief alchemist might know. Alexandria Hypatia. She's been running this place for years. She's famous for curing the miner's disease. If she knows anything, I'll make her talk. Alright guys, but that will end it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you all in the next episode of Dishonored. Peace out.